in the 7 I am statements about Jesus is he says that I am the shepherd. Remember this? And the shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. And so what's happening here is as Jesus is removing his robe, it is this image of him laying down his rights. Because I don't know if you know this, he's Messiah. He's the Son of God. And if anybody has rights, he does. And so he takes this garment off and he's laying down his rights. And then you go to read something like Philippians chapter 2. Go read it. It's amazing. But in there it talks about the humility of Christ. That Christ was willing to lay down his life. He was willing to become a slave in order to honor God. That he became lower so that we could be higher. That's the example. And the Bible says it this way. He became obedient, listen, unto death. And because Jesus was willing to do that, you and I can have life. But friends, it comes at a cost. Everybody say it comes at a cost. It does. And then you see old Peter. I love Peter. Come on, anybody else love Peter?
Yes.
I love that guy. He says, and this is in verse 6. He says this. He says, when Jesus came to Simon Peter, Peter said to him, Lord, are you going to wash my feet? You can see it right there. You're, uh-oh. He says, are you going to wash my feet? And Jesus replied, you don't understand now what I'm doing, but someday you will. Right? So he's kind of forecasting. He's saying, look, the sacrifice I'm showing you here is the sacrifice you're going to see on the cross. And the sacrifice that's going to lead you to God. It's also the sacrifice that someday you're going to give to me as you glorify me before man, as you're crucified upside down in Rome because of your belief. But he doesn't understand that right now. And so in verse 8, Peter's like, no. You aren't going to do that, Lord. Now, why would Peter say that? Is it just because he's prideful? I don't think it's just pride. I think he's protecting his Lord. Because the Lord, his teacher, his rabbi, the Messiah, has just done something that slaves do. And Peter's like, no. You are Jesus. You are the Son of God. I have confessed it. You will not be washing feet up in here, Jesus. And you sure ain't washing mine. And you may wash John's, but you ain't washing mine. I mean, that's what's going on. And I think this is such a powerful thing because Jesus looks back at him and says, hey, you don't get it, right? He's like, no, I'm not going to let you do it.